Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Husam, and I'm a rising senior at John F. Kennedy High School. Aristotle once said, "The whole is bigger than the sum of its parts." Debate itself does not entirely compose what goes on in my debate team. Yes, debate is why we meet up throughout the year, twice a week, but the meetings go beyond the realms of debate. In my perspective, my coaches, fellow teammates, and I compose a very captivating family that collaborates for a common interest. The head of this family is obviously led by my two coaches, Ms. Miller and Mr. Trant, who are actually at table 26. But reflecting upon the years that I have been involved in debate, I see my debate family differently. Ms. Miller can be perfectly described as a team's motivator. She's the person who keeps everything together. In times of happiness and in times of anxiety, our coach encourages us that the main goal is to have fun while simultaneously learning debate. I don't usually doubt by my capabilities, but in the times that I do, my team motivator laughs and says, "Oh, stop it," and then she puts things in perspective and says, "Whether you win or lose, you are going to gain experience." Ms. Miller's dedication to our debate team is occasionally unfathomable, as she has always been there for the team regardless of the time. Because the door is always open for discussions after school, emails throughout the week, and for just creating cases for us to use in upcoming tournaments. I say unfathomable because I don't understand where her ability to tolerate my annoyance comes from, but yet she does. The next person that holds the team together is Mr. Trant, and I think of him as the team's philosopher. Our philosopher has been imperative to our success, as he has always supported the team in running complex arguments such as critiques. Running these arguments is strenuous, as the arguments made require a fundamental understanding of the various branches of philosophy. My school history classes occasionally mention great philosophers, but debate is the only opportunity I have to explore contemplative thoughts. In school, I have never been assigned to structure cohesive logical arguments using normative ethics, but yet every debate tournament, I have 8 minutes to write arguments to cases I have never been introduced to. During after-school meetings, we enter a different universe. Over a cup of hot coffee, I have had many conversations with my team's philosopher about utilitarianism, existentialism, post-structuralism, and, God forbid for the businessmen and women out there, the implementation of communism. Just to relieve you, we don't support it. As you could tell, my debate team has amazing coaches, but what would a vessel be if it had no crew? To elaborate, debate comes down to those debating in the individual partnerships. Everyone I have worked with has brought an equal share of enthusiasm and engagement. I like to think of my debate partner as my fellow advocate. Regardless of the topic, we depend on each other during rounds to hopefully win our case. I used to argue with my debate partner long before we joined debate, but now we could effectively direct our inner aggravation towards the opposing teams. And finally, after spending a year with the freshmen on the team, I like to think of them as the warriors that are out to fight their first battles. I have been in their position, walking down the halls of a different high school or college campus, and then entering the debate room and meeting 3 completely new strangers. 2 Kennedy partners introduce themselves to a team of 2 and to a new judge. After 5 minutes, everyone gets situated and begin an engaging, gruesome battle. About an hour later, the final timer alarms, announcing the final thoughts from the affirmative. This is an academic competition, and although these tournaments get heated, everyone shows sportsmanship. So, after a millisecond hesitation, both teams smile and exchange handshakes. It is lifting to see that debate is not always theoretical. Chicago Debate League encourages us to be civically engaged in our communities. I am now a proud member of the CPS CEO Student Advisory Council, and I mostly thank this institution for informing debaters about the opportunity on their website. They want us to apply our advocacy skills to solve issues we face today. Joining this debate team has been the most impactful decision on my high school career, as the benefits gained are applicable to everyday life. Gaining confidence in public speaking, engaging in philosophical discussions, and supporting ideas using logical arguments and evidence are just few of the many stimulating academic activities that debate provides. My school started its debate team less than 3 years ago. but we have grown exponentially with support from my parents, principal, teachers, and community. Also, I cannot explain to you how proud I am being the captain of a group of intelligent scholars. I want to emphasize that I am grateful for this opportunity today, not just for presenting here, but for also having the overall option to debate in the city of Chicago. The support for the Chicago Debate League is vital to continue these life-changing and academically enriching activities. As you could see, the debate at Kennedy High School does not only debate. Rather, the motivator, the philosopher, the warriors, the advocate, and I bring in all the parts of the team, and with debate, we create the whole. Thank you.